Today's video is going to be completely different than my previous ones because I am going to talk to you about something very personal. I mentioned earlier that I have been in several leg surgeries and it has had a huge effect on my life. So I decided that I want to tell you a little about that. So, I'll start with telling that when I was born there were many complications with my legs, especially with the left leg. Even though my condition was stable, there needed to be done a lot of surgeries, but of course I have no memory of them because I was a newborn baby. I had a pretty normal childhood though. I couldn't wear all the shoes I wanted, and I had a length difference between my right and left leg. My walking and running weren't completely normal, but I still managed to start to play soccer. My classmates were really cool with me, and they thought that I was a normal kid, and I'm really happy to say that I never got bullied because of my leg. The big surgery was done when I was 11 years old, almost 12. So the doctors wanted to make my left leg as long as the right was, and it had to be done with like a outer metallic apparatus. And getting a leg longer wasn't painless and it wasn't easy, but I have survived from it, and it was something that needed to be done when we thought about the long-term effects. And the surgery was supposed to make my running and walking a bit easier, but there came along some complications and it didn't go as well as the doctors hoped. So all in all I spent a year and a half in a wheelchair, and after that I had to learn how to walk again, and still my left leg is a lot weaker than my right, but I'm still playing soccer and floorball, and that's a good thing that I can do those things still. And actually the doctors are considering a new surgery with me, but it's not sure if it can be done. And it could help my walking and running, but of course all the surgeries have their risk, so I have to think about that a bit more. Okay, I have talked about the physical effects of my surgeries, but there are actually a lot more mental kind of effects. And when I spent a year and a half in a wheelchair, I learned to appreciate like all new things. I learned to appreciate just walking, like how important is it for a human being to be able to walk. And it was, I couldn't even get a shower by myself. I always needed help, and when you need so much other people, you just learn how grateful you should be with the chances and opportunities that you have at the moment. And walking is really important for people, for humans. And I also learned that I have really amazing friends, especially two of my best friends were so amazing that time, and they never left me. And when we have breaks in school, we would like do something that I could do too, and they were just really important for me. And I never felt like I was the outsider when I was younger. And the other one from the girls is actually still my best friend, and she's my everything, and she's so amazing. Like whenever I need someone to talk with, I know she's there, and she's just amazing. I love her. And of course, when you think that the surgery was made when I was turning to 12, you can understand that there were so many effects that I'm not ready to talk about yet. You can just think about how tough experience that kind of thing can be when you're pretty insecure, and just like think about just think about teenagers, how insecure they are nowadays. So it wasn't an easy thing, but it has made me. Like, I wouldn't be the same girl, and I just have to live with the consequences from everything. Okay, so this was pretty different video in comparison to my previous ones, like I've said in the start. So I hope you learned something new from me, and see you next time. Bye.